11th edition has been announced, but that doesn't mean we're stopping with the rumors. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some whispers, some rumors that is post 11th edition launch. Of course with Orks, of course with Space Marines, but there's some spicy stuff in there as well for the Horus Heresy. New expansions incoming? Sounds good. Sounds amazing. Let's jump in and of course, let's get waffling. Now, please remember, as I always say when it comes to rumor videos, rumors are rumors. They are not facts. Every rumor has to be a lie. If you want to believe it, then believe it. If you don't believe it, then don't believe it. But please take rumors for what they are. Rumors and not facts. Now, let's start, of course, with some of the post-launch box set rumors. Now, for those people who are wondering what the hell is a post-launch box set rumor, we've just had the announcement of 11th edition. This should be one of two videos I'm putting out today because Games Workshop said they're going to be showing off more of the box contents today. How much? I have no idea, but I'll be doing another video dedicated to that later on this afternoon. Now, post-launch box set content or post-launch boxes is after the 11th edition actual box set, so more stuff gets added to ranges, and one of those things I want to talk about is the Space Marines and Orks, because they're going to be getting some added units that are not in the box that hasn't been teased. Technically, one of these has already leaked. Remember the big Ork War Boss? That is one of those post-launch boxes for 11th edition. You remember the box that all got ripped up? It's in the background now, so you can look at it for yourself. Now, something else I've talked about recently is Mega Knobs, and Mega Knobs apparently were going to be in a kill team. Now, I've started to hear a few more rumors circling around the Mega Knobs and kill team launch after 11th edition, and apparently it's not going to be Mega Knobs in that kill team box set. Apparently, it's just going to be knobs. So that makes a little bit more sense, because I know some people will say in the comment section, how's a Mega Knob kill team technically got to work? Like, is it just gonna be like 2 or 3 units in there? Where knobs, that makes a little bit more sense. But either way, you're gonna get some big knobs if you like Ork stuff. So look on the horizon for that one. Now, on the other side of the coin, Space Marines. I absolutely love Space Marines, as you can tell. So some of the rumors that are coming post-launch for this, it revolves around Dreadnoughts. If you look at the current Space Marine range, in terms of Dreadnoughts, we have the Furioso, the Claw one, Snappy Snapper, we've got the Ballistis, and we've got the Redemptor and stuff like that. I have been hearing that apparently there's going to be at least 2 new variants that are going to be dropping, or it could be one variant and it's like a multiple build type of option. Again, the rumors, how it works, and the whispers, it's like whisper through whispers through whispers. One I'm hearing is a flame variant Dreadnought. We've spoken about this before on the channel. Now, when I say flame variant Dreadnought, I'm talking about an actual flame weapon and a multi-melter weapon. Now, I'm not sure if it's part of the same kit, if it's going to be 2 separate Dreadnoughts, but a flame variant Dreadnought apparently is going to be coming to the Space Marines. Another version I keep hearing about as well is a new Venerable Dreadnought is supposed to be happening for the Space Marines. So technically, I'm not saying it is happening, but what I personally think it could be a Venerable Dreadnought that has flame built-in weapons, and some of the whispers are getting like cross. But again, that's just pure speculation on my heart. What I'd say to you, if you want to believe the whispers, Space Marines are definitely going to get a new Dreadnought. It's going to be a flame-based Dreadnought. Is it going to be a Venerable Dreadnought? Absolutely no idea, but I would put all my money that there's definitely going to be a flame-based brand new Space Marine Dreadnought. Now, quickly going back to the Orks before we jump on to the Horus Heresy expansion, and to answer some questions about some of the rumoured rules changes, which, again, I want to just briefly expand into. I want to focus on Ork characters. Yes, we just got Wazdaka. His model got revealed. Some people love it. Some people are like, I'm not too sure. I think it's a brilliant model, to be fair with you. I'm just not into collecting the Speed War because I like my Orks thick and knobby. I like it big, right? That's just how I do it, right? Don't clip this. But I have heard of another Ork character that is apparently getting a refresh, and that is Nazdreg. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. Nazdreg, big old Nazdreg, in his big old mega armor and stuff. This is why, like, the rumors of the mega armor stuff made sense to me. And I still think potentially out there, we are going to get something Mega Knob armored, but maybe it's Knobs first and then Mega Knobs. But anyway, Nazdreg, apparently he's another character that is apparently going to be dropping with the Orks post 11th edition launch. Now, the lore of that character, that he basically vanished. Some people think he died. If I'm not mistaken, I am 99.9% sure that his ship that he was on just completely vanished, and he kind of got like lost in space, lost in the warp kind of thing. If I'm getting this wrong, please correct me. But I don't think he's dead, and I think he's like gonna pop out the ground again, just like they've done with Yarrick. Yarrick so far has been brought back from the dead. Why not Nazdrag and stuff like that? Again, more Orc stuff happening, more characters being introduced, refreshes of all these models and stuff like that. Hopefully adds more to the range of the Orcs. Now, I have heard apparently there is going to be even more refreshes with Orcs. Storm Boys was mentioned, but I haven't heard that mentioned recently now in a couple of months. I know a lot of people have been looking at the Storm Boys and thought they were going to be an 11th edition box set. I theorized they were going to be an 11th edition box set before I started to hear rumors about it, because it made sense with the Vanguard veterans and stuff. But Storm Boys and stuff like that, I definitely see them getting new models. It's just a matter of when now, when it comes to Games Workshop. So hang in there, Orc players. I'm sure there's going to be so much more stuff dropping for you over the course of these next couple of months post the launch of 11th edition in June. Now, jumping on that Horus Heresy bandwagon, I want to talk about the Scouring series. Now, a couple of weeks ago, they released an article about the Scouring series timeline, and they mentioned in there that Black Library's been working closely with like the Warhammer Game Studio and stuff like that. I theorized because they were going to be doing a Scouring game. There's been some rumors like there's going to be some like new Mark 7 armor actually coming to the Horus Heresy, and I theorized that maybe that it would be around the Scouring type of event. I've been hearing rumors now that apparently that is fully gonna be happening. We are going to get like a Scouring expansion to the Horus Heresy. It's not going to be like a complete brand new game. It is literally going to be like an expansion attached to the Horus Heresy, where you get like a bunch of redone characters in different types of armor. So for example, right, just off the top of my head, Sigismund could be one of those new characters in all his Templar tabards and like armor and stuff like that, because that is one of the first founding chapters that are part of the Scouring series. So you could be getting stuff like that. You could be getting new Primat models that represent them during the Scouring and stuff. Apparently there is a bunch of new Primat models coming out for the Horus Heresy anyway, so you know that should be happening hopefully very, very soon in terms of stuff like that. I know a lot of people were wondering, is it going to be a complete different game? When we talked about this, when we theorized this, apparently not. Again, the rumors I'm hearing right now is that it will be an expansion for the Horus Heresy. When's it gonna drop? Absolutely zero idea. It could drop this year, could drop next year, could drop in 3 years, 5 years time. I'm just hearing right now that that expansion will be happening with the Horus Heresy game. And quickly before I end the video, people have been asking me, or been sending me a bunch of questions, asking on stream, leaving comments under the videos and stuff for the 11th edition content I've been doing. Now, just quickly, I want to briefly talk about some rules rumors with the upcoming 11th edition. There's been so much questions. Hey, Valrak, have you seen the new rules? What's your thoughts on the new rules? I am going to do a dedicated video this week going through all the rules and how I feel, because a lot of my suggestions, which I wanted to see changed, kind of popped up in that rules. So yeah, so far it's looking good, but looking good and being good are two separate things. But I'd actually want to talk about the terrain stuff for a brief second, because a lot of people, now that they've kind of previewed that, it was kind of like 2D cardboard terrain, like, you know, rectangles and squares and stuff. And people are like, is this it, Valrak? Is this all they're doing? It's going from circles to rectangles, and in a way, yes, but in a way, no, because on top of that rumor, again, I've been waffling about this on my channel, is that apparently there is going to be 3D brand new objectives. Like when I say 3D brand new objectives, I've been hearing like blown up tanks, bunkers and stuff like that. Apparently that's coming to the game. Yes, they're going to be putting 2D stuff in there. I'm not sure if that's going to be in the 11th edition box at the 2D stuff, but from what I've heard, there is going to be 3D objective terrain coming from Games Workshop, and that is a terrain that you're going to be fighting over and taking control of over in the game. I will say something like this, like I really, really hope, like if they do stuff like bunkers, something I've mentioned on my channel, that if you can control that objective and it's a bunker, then maybe it should give you something in game. It may be like an orbital relay to like the fleet up above, and maybe you get like, I don't know, a free artillery strike or a free orbital bombardment or something to rain down somewhere on the battlefield. I think that could be pretty cool, right? Kind of thematic, kind of narrative-wise, but again, that's just me theorizing at this point in rule of cool. Anyway, enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Nazdrag, Space Marine Dreadnoughts, knobs. I know everyone on this channel loves to watch me, loves a good nobbing. Scouring, Horus Heresy expansion. I don't think I've forgotten anything else. I probably have. I'm not too sure. If you've got any questions, post it down below. I'll have a nice little chinwag down there, as we always do. Hopefully, we get some more models revealed. And this is video 1 of 2 for today. See ya. Have a great day. And bye-bye.